Welcome back, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Just got back from Target and went to see what new figures they got over there. They have okay stuff. I was gonna record but decided not to because Target is really busy. So anyways, so they have a lot of legends over there, and they had the new one. They had the Cody Rhodes. They had the Click, the new ones, like Triple H, Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels, all of them. They have them. They have the top picks: Cody, Solo, Roman, Seth. They had a lot of them. My main goal is to get a CM Punk though. But during that, I ended up picking up this Undertaker, and originally the legends are 22. And this one, I managed to get it on clearance for $12. And I just don't have an Undertaker. So it's I might as well pick him up. I don't have one. I love Undertaker and all. And yeah, let's let him breathe now. Of course, before we actually get into opening him, let's actually check out this packaging now. Of course, you see the Undertaker, his name down there. You got Mattel's logo. You get a nice name of Undertaker, a nice shot of him right here. Obviously, not when he wore this attire or anything. Here we go. Here's the information. Every title he's held and when he actually wore, or when he got this gimmick. 2001. There it is. Pause if you want to read it. Another shot of him there. Everybody else in the wave. I didn't find anyone else besides Undertaker. Another shot of him once again. And then back to the front. I've always liked these packagings. But yeah, but now let's actually get him out the box. Now, of course, before we actually get into the figure itself, we obviously got to check out his accessories. And for his accessories, you get yourself a little beanie. It says Big Evil right there. I like that. That's actually pretty nice. And it's just a plain black, and then you just get that tiny little piece of red. You got 4 hands. You get a fisted hands. These are pretty big, not gonna lie. Fisted hands, and then mic holding hands. Should have gave him some choke slamming hands too. But I like how it's sculpted. It's padded kind of. You get an elbow pad, one of these giant ones. I've always liked these. These were nice. And then I don't know if you can count these as accessories, but I will. So you get his little gauntlets for the gloves, of course. I like them, they're pretty good. And of course, you get his Big Evil red shirt. This is one that I absolutely love. You got the Big Evil in the front. You got the WWE scratch logo on the back. That's actually really nice. Then you got Fighting is a Lifestyle Undertaker. And then you got his fist there. This is really nice. I really do like it. And also, a thing, before we actually get to the figure itself, I got my editor. Once again, I got my friend editing this video again. Yay. Let's clap it up. That's nice. Yeah, but he's editing this he's editing this video again. So thank you, editor. Appreciate it a lot. Anyways, real quick, his channel's right here. Alright, editor, put your channel right here. Alright, there it is. I don't know if you put it there. It's right there. Subscribe to him, and also go subscribe to Superstar Emerald. It's gonna be right here as well. Put your channel right here, and my friend's channel. There's both of their channels. Anyways, Fat Boy Productions and Superstar Emerald. Subscribe to them. Anyways, so first of all, I really like this cutout. This thing's really nice. And then anyways, let's actually get into the figure himself though. So for right now, he doesn't have his hands on. I could just put them on right now. Might as well. So he doesn't just have no hands. Just do his mic holding hands. I already forgot how he came. If he came with the mic holding hands or if he came with his fisted hands. I don't remember. I think he was with his fisted hands. Anyways, I gotta say, I do like this head sculpt. Let me just pop it off real quick. I do like this head sculpt though. It's really nice. You got your nice bandana on there. a nice slick back, and it does look like him. Oh my god, it's a little hard to put on. It sits a little low, but I mean, you could just like lift it up a little bit. He's pretty big, if you ask me. He's giant. He's got like a pretty big torso. He's got the basic, like the most common buff arms that they give everyone. I do like all the tattoos on here. It's really nice. I don't think he has tattoos on his torso. Yeah, no, he doesn't, but really good torso. You got his pants, or his pantalones. Anyways, you got his nice belt right there, nice sculpted jeans, you know, pretty good, pretty good. This is actually my first ever elite Undertaker. I used to have a basic Undertaker. It was really nice. You got his nice jeans, big jeans. You got Big Evil on the side, and then nothing on this side. And then you move down to his boots, which are just some plain black boots. Nothing too special about that. Now let's move on to his articulation. Now he can't really look up that well. I mean, that's as far as you can get him. He can look down, not that much either. Obviously you're going to be able to move his head all around. Do a full spin right there. You can tilt it a little. I think if you put it not so high up, you can definitely get more of that, but then you're going to get a long neck. So that just sucks. His ab crunch isn't the best. I mean, this is him leaning forward. Oh, you can't even see it. That's him forward, backwards. It's not the best, but it's also because of the giant torso. So, arm, you can obviously move it, you know, however you want. Pretty good. You got the bicep cut, and then you got the double jointed arms. You got his little wrists here that are really tight for some reason. I'm gonna have to fix that. One way you fix that is you just put it into some hot water, and then you bend it around, and then just keep it bent for a little, and then it's not gonna be like that. Anyway, same thing goes for, and then it's not gonna be so tight, but same thing goes for this arm. Exact same articulation as well. You got the waist swivel. You can get a pretty good kick for him, you know, since he does big boots and all that. You got his, I think that's his thigh cut. I forgot the name of it. Anyways, from the sides, he can do a split. He's on ball joints right there. He's on ball joints, I'm pretty sure, is he? Sorry if it's not on screen. I'm really checking if he's on ball joints, but he could be on pine cone joints, actually. I don't know, but they feel like ball joints. But he can do the splits. You can't really see it, but oh my god, that hurts. Oh, he can do the splits though, pretty good. Once again, he got that kick. You can make him sit down. The thigh cut, double jointed knees, of course. He's got the pins. I don't know why this one came with pins, but I guess if it didn't come with pins, I'm probably gonna give him the Muhammad Ali legs, and those suck. Anyways, can get him pretty good. It's really smooth actually. And then you can move his ankle. I don't know. No, this is not the new articulation. It's not the new ankle articulation. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not. It's like the old one. So I really do like this figure though. I like the shirt. I really like the bandana. The bandana looks nice. Hey, editor, what do you think of this figure? Tell me, how do you rate it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate him? I personally would probably give him an 7 out of 10. The only reason why is because of his torso isn't really the best, you know, the articulation on the torso isn't the best. But editor, what do you think? Alright, well there's his opinion on the figure. Let's go ahead and do a size comparison with him. So let's go ahead and do it with his brother, Kane. It's the only Kane figure I have. I want to get like the Attitude Era type of version. I think Kane is actually taller than him. Yep, Kane is for sure taller than him. I think that's how it is in real life too. I think Kane actually is a bit taller than Undertaker. let's get another tall figure I have, the John Moxley, because they make him tall for some reason. Yes, I don't know, that's not really correct height, of course, but yeah, he's pretty tall. Let's also get my Rey Mysterio right here. This is the only one I have for now. He's up to his chest. Wow, look at that. It's pretty good. That's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to think of other people we can do it with, like John Cena. I love this John Cena figure. That's also pretty nice. Also, he's like a bit taller than Rey's. We got Shawn Michaels. Let me just fix him real quick so I can actually be standing straight. I think that's accurate, actually. Let me look for my Triple H real quick. Here he is. Alright. Triple H right here. Triple H is actually a lot taller than the others. Look at that. It's like more noticeable on screen than like in person. In person, he looks pretty short. Let me see. Who else? Oh, we can also do... We'll do the Elite Jeff and then the AEW Jazzwares Jeff. Okay, so the Jeff is still pretty short. Let me look for my Elite Jeff real quick. Here it is. Yeah, the Elite is like way shorter. I don't know why it's not standing. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's way shorter, you can tell for sure. Yeah. I really like this figure though. I really do. The articulation's pretty good, you know. His height is, I think, I'd say it's pretty accurate, at least with Mattel figures. Maybe not Jazzwares. But, this is a really good figure. Once again, editor, say your rating on this figure, huh? Yeah, okay, I don't know if he actually decided to rate it himself or what he said. I'm gonna have to find out until he's done editing this video. Editor, what do you think of The Undertaker? Are you a fan of him anyways? Do you like him or do you not like him? And if you do, just explain, you know, just throw him out, you know. Alright, that's really cool. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I recommend you do buy this if you're a big fan, or if you don't like his dead man persona, then I recommend you get this. This is a pretty good one. I just say probably choose a different torso for him. I'm not a big fan of the torso. He doesn't get that much good articulation with it anyways, you know. So this is a good figure though. I'm glad to finally have a Elite Undertaker in my collection. I like his dead man persona more than this one, so yeah. But like I said, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, you know, puts these videos out to more people that actually enjoy these type of videos. Sorry guys, but as I was saying, yeah, it really helps me out. Puts these videos out to people that actually like this type of content, so yeah. But yeah, it's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.